Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for asking. So no, I'm not on methadone, but when I first got sober, I did do a Suboxone taper, and for me, it was the worst decision I could have made because that like week or two long heroin detox would have been nothing compared to what I went through with Suboxone. So I started off with 8 milligrams, and every couple days I would take a little bit less. So like I'd do like 8 milligrams, and then like 3 or 4 days later I'd take 6, and then I kept tapering down until I got to where I was like, it was crumbs. It wasn't even milligrams, it was crumbs. And when I had no more crumbs left, I had the anxiety, I had hot sweats, flashes, like all the things that I would have gotten if I would have just came off of dope to begin with. So for me, if I had the choice to do it again, I wouldn't do a Suboxone taper. I would just tough it out because I had to tough it out through Suboxone, and Suboxone was fucking terrible. Don't get me wrong, Suboxone is an amazing, amazing medical assisted treatment. Um, but coming off of it was harsh for me. So I am on medical assisted treatment currently. That medical assisted treatment here in Massachusetts, marijuana is legal. And when I went to get evaluated, the doctor said, well, you should be on Adderall, and you should be on this, and you should be on that. And I was like, well, I'm done with pharmaceuticals. Are there any alternatives? And he said, well, have you ever tried marijuana? And I was like, no, sir. Excuse me, I don't do drugs. I don't do the weed. I'm just kidding. I was 100% honest with him, but he's like, yeah, well, let's try that. And so, first and foremost, I'm an advocate of abstinence because it works. You don't do drugs, you don't get high. Plain and simple. But there are people out there that abstinence is just not possible because we have mental health issues. And this is where I was talking about where clean and being sober is the difference. So for me, I've separated those two. Not saying that it's that way in medical terminology or whatever, but for me, being clean and being sober are two different things. Being clean is a physical state, and being sober is a mental state. That's just for me. That's just the way I look at it. So I am not clean, but I'm sober. Because I'm doing the right things. I'm taking my medication as prescribed. I'm not abusing it. I'm not obsessing over it. And that is sober mentality. So no, I'm not clean, but I am sober. And I am an advocate of abstinence, and I'm an advocate of medical assisted treatment. So I hope this helps. Thank you.